Hello there, this Anonymous Oracle here with your pop-in message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective new moon reading. So this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific. So please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. I changed my name, y'all. I don't know if some of y'all noticed it or not, but I changed it to Oracle because I feel like that's a more general depiction. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get used to saying it myself. My goodness, not me slurring over my words. Ooh, okay, so this almost smells like the veil is thin. So people who are highly intuitive could be getting a lot of messages at this point in time. Yes, because there is an important ending that will bring about a new beginning. Something about the timing of a situation is highly important. I'm seeing the power of 3 in the reverse. And I'm hearing 3 as a crowd. The power of 3 in the reverse and 3 is a crowd. This is reminding me of so many things, the way it just hit me. This has a lot to do with also strengthening one's relationship with the higher power. So it's like it's between you and the higher power. It's between you. Something about strengthening one's relationship with God and eliminating third parties. This could also have something to do with a spiritual union. But I'm getting this vibe of like, I'm seeing something getting pushed away. So let's say something was interfering with a person really becoming one with themselves or becoming whole. It's like anything that isn't aligned with that is getting X'd out is what I'm hearing. Okay. Work through your fears. This could coax out a lot of fears, like separation anxiety of whatever someone was clinging to before. So I'm getting this energy of a crutch, right? So let's say somebody used this one thing or this one habit or this one lifestyle as a particular crutch. It is getting challenged. So right now it's kind of like, what can you do to let go of that to pave the way for the new? Bring love into the situation. I'm hearing TLC. So maybe somebody here just needs a lot of TLC after going through something big. This is what that feels like. With meditate and contemplate in the reverse, maybe someone here is highly in their head. It's giving me excessive thoughts. And it's reminding me of, I'm seeing oil separating from water. So it's like, it's an ick. It's like a goo that is eliminating itself. And it has a person who maybe was used to something feeling very anxious at this point in time. And it's like, what do you need to release? How can you let go of that? I'm talking habits, toxic relationships, toxic patterns. That paves the way for something new. But it has someone here, or well, a collective of people, very on edge. Very on edge for some reason. It's like they can't think straight. Yeah, because the end of a tough cycle approaches. It's kind of closing out a few things here. Yeah, a win-win alchemist forecast is like balancing the scales for people. So someone here has to be confident that after this phase, things will restore for the better. But I'm just seeing this like separation, like this glue. It's like something needs to get off a person. This could be an energy, negative energy, people, places, things that just feel sticky and unnecessary. Like there's something here about a clinging energy that I'm feeling. It's very unsettled as a result of this separation. I'm seeing a separation. I'm going with the tried and true. No, this deck definitely wants to speak first. Anytime a deck spills over like that, I'm like, okay, fine. We are using it. Let's see. What else do we have in the energy? I did see 555 today, 111, and 222. Dang. Raise your vibration. Choose peace and harmony in your thoughts and with others. So this has a lot to do with the collective raising their vibration, not wanting to associate with lower vibration. As I speak of that, lack, rebellion, and pessimism. It's almost like I'm getting this energy of division. It's like, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to be a part of that negativity. It's very, Okay. So someone here is 444. I'm so done with these cards. That shit smacked itself far, far away. Look, your hard work and determination is creating blessed foundations for the future. This is a lot of angel numbers, guys. You look, I can't make it up. Severing ties. I'm really seeing a cutoff, like a separation. And this has a lot to do with people operating from a higher vibration, desiring that for themselves. No matter how difficult it may be, I just get an energy of someone that can't sit still until this ick is off them, until they're released. So somebody here could be very antsy to just restore their peace, to just get to calmer waters, prosperity, improve their health. Like, it's fated for something to sever its ties. And this could be karmic relationships. People could be switching roles as a result. It's like, oh, I was this figure in that situation, but now my roles are going to be changing up. I'll wear a new hat. It's like, if I was this person in that individual's life, I'm switching up. I'm no longer going to be wearing that hat in this situation. That's what it feels like. Yo, didn't I say something about clinging? Clinging ivy. Poison ivy. Okay, so there is a karmic energy around. I'm going to hit the tarot before I continue with anything else. I had to take a break, y'all. I was like, I need a few days. I'm dealing with a lot at once. So it's like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And it's like, okay, time to focus on the channel. Let's get a vibe here pertaining to this narrative. Ants in the pants. Ants in the pants. Someone is antsy. Antsy. Very antsy. And has a lot to do with releasing something, but equally is terrified because it's like someone is used to that. The sun. Breakthrough. A fated breakthrough. Yes. With the moon. My goodness. It's like, remember I said something about a division? The moon speaks of illusions. The moon speaks of things that, like, of the subconscious mind at times, yes, but it's hidden. It's very La La Land. It's very all is not as it seems. This is a hoax in a way. This could also be very pretentious energy. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's the wheel turning. It's a fated event that is bringing forward a breakthrough with the sun. Some people might be very uncomfortable with this transition because whatever was in hiding, it's going to become more and more obvious, hence causing the division. So it's like whatever was hidden in the dark will be illuminated, irking people to push away from that darkness that has since been illuminated. So let's say it's like everything is going to become very clear as I speak of divisions. 2 of Wands. What do you choose? Very free will based. So you know what? It's like, yes, I can see the things that were hidden being illuminated, but I still have a choice whether or not I want to entertain it. So people are being put in a position where it's like, okay, I see clearly now. I no longer have rosy colored glasses for whatever the situation is. What am I going to do as a result? Am I going to stay here? Am I going to move forward? Am I going to work through my fears to move forward? Okay, the sun, beautiful. King of Water, first thing. So someone here with water in their chart. This is also very emotional. Oh, man. There's deceit that lies around a person. Somebody who could have also had the habit of self-sabotaging with the 7 of Swords. With the Empress, that's the birth of a new life. I also feel this sabotaging energy around birthing a new life, having a new chapter to come. But the overall energy being the King of Water. So This new moon can definitely evoke a lot of emotions that people aren't as comfortable sharing with the King of Water, because the King of Water usually is a person who feels a lot but isn't the best at always sharing that, exposing that, or expressing that. Okay. I just had a drop-down message come in. Someone is big mad. Okay, so maybe somebody is big mad about something. I also feel people are trying to sabotage an individual. But let's see. Ooh, we have the Lovers. This speaks of choices at times in life, in partnerships, Two of Swords. So they're highlighting choices that people once made out of a space of denial or being blindfolded. The Two of Swords is often denial. It's choosing not to really see the truth, having a hard time accepting the truth, having difficult decisions to make. This reading is highlighting someone who once upon a time definitely denied making a choice at all or entertaining a connection that in ways depicts something real. But I feel like this person is revisiting this. So whoever this reading resonates for, someone is revisiting the times where they did not acknowledge something. This person probably was operating from a lack mindset with the Five of Coins, whether it's abandonment issues or fear of loss, whether financial, emotional. Someone here held themselves back. It's like, I'm going to stay in this gray-scaled sky as opposed to making a choice. I feel like a person, this highlights a person, is faced with a choice. You see how this person is looking at this? This person is faced with a choice. With the Hierophant, the Divine is pushing this forward. The Hierophant is sometimes my God card, okay? I feel like this has a lot to do with spiritual lessons, strengthening your relationship with upstairs, but also it's like the Divine has given this person an option. So it's like when I get this Hierophant, that's usually my God card. It has a lot to do with one's belief systems, one's morals, values. But also the Seven of Cups speaks of options. So it's very important not to get confused from what the best option would be for you according to upstairs, okay? So it's kind of like, try to see between the illusion or, you know, past the illusion, I can't make it up, as to who your destined partner is for you. The Two of Cups is a soulmate connection, but it also is a connection that is mutual, whether partnerships that are platonic or romantic. So it's like, it's very important for you to notice. That's what I'm saying. This is all about illusions and options, and this is about a union or a preferred option that anyone would want, because when it comes to the Two of Cups, that's balanced love or balanced efforts in terms of care, generosity, that TLC I was talking about. So it's like, I need to separate, what is that, weed from the chaff or something? Like, it's giving me that vibe. And a choice is encouraged to be made here. And it's becoming clearer and clearer what the best path is for me. There's also something about lessons amongst relationships that we choose to entertain. And I feel like a person here is being encouraged to see past illusions by learning from lessons. We have a card here in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse. Wow. So someone here is like revisiting what made them unhappy, reflecting on the times where maybe things weren't as clear. This is also shadows. This has something to do with the shadow side. The Sun in the reverse is like being incredibly unhappy, maybe even depressive. Someone is reflecting on a lot. Like, why was I this unhappy? Do you understand? It's like being in a connection with a person, it's supposed to bring forth positive emotions, higher vibrations. This is someone who's reflecting on a truth about a situation, whether platonic, family, or romantic, that brought them in low vibration. I'm talking just, I'm hearing ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Doom, doom, doom. Very dark. It's like, and this person is reflecting. Very much so. Another struggling card, Knight of Cups. This person regrets the things they didn't do. The Knight of Cups in the upright is a love offer. It's someone expressing their emotions. And I tell you from the top of the reading, the King of Water is usually a character that doesn't always express their emotions. It's like, I rather suppress them even though I feel this much. Somebody here, it's like the unhappiness has a lot to do with maybe not necessarily being genuine or emotionally available at the time. For some of you, this person maybe was more into casual things or surface leveled things as not to fully give themselves away. It only brought this person grief in the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of regret, remorse, upset. You see how this person is holding on to 2 cups, which depicts the balanced give and take in love that I mentioned before. Like someone here is reflecting a lot on how maybe not being genuine or not being true and not fully honoring one's feelings brought them a lot of unhappiness and regret. So this is very the things I could have done, the things I wish I did do. We have the Chariot. This is someone who probably had certain reservations with the Eight of Swords about moving forward before. The Chariot card is moving forward. You see how this person is looking back at the past? There was a time where somebody here was incredibly stuck. Now, whether stuck to their circumstances, stuck in the mind, or insecure in some way. This is someone who wants to move past this energy, having learned the lessons through unhappiness. This is a spiritual lesson about things that we maybe don't do in honoring our feelings or our heart, resulting in unhappiness. Like, this is what this feels like. Someone here is digesting this information. But now I get this willingness to move forward. The cards that are in the upright is someone in their feelings, heavily so. A forward movement card of the Major Arcana and the Chariot, the Hierophant, which is the divine spiritual lessons, and a choice to make. That's what this wants to highlight. And the ones in the reverse, to me, is like the things I didn't do, the things I regret not doing, the unhappiness that I experienced in not being genuine with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Now, the Knight of Cups in the reverse could be a lover boy or a lover girl, but it's very fruity. But it's like, where does it go? I peeped and I saw the Tower. False pretenses. Anything built on false pretenses will get fumbled, destroyed, bust down. 2 of Swords as I speak about that. Wow. Wow. Yo. Someone here, it's like they fumbled a gift. The Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. The way it was like spinning too, I feel like it's still here. But someone almost chose to deny one of God's gifts to them. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity to ground something in the physical world, whether it be a stable new financial opportunity, a lump sum of money, maybe a prosperous job or a business, or a solid relationship. Someone here directly denied this. The 2 of Swords is back. It's like denial, denial, denial. And guess what? It would not only bring them a harmonious relationship, it would have brought them a very stable and grounded one. Dang. Okay. What is this? Okay. So with the Empress in the reverse and the Hanged Man, someone here could have been caught up in a situation that was anything but fruitful, anything but nurturing, anything but expansive, fertile for amazing things. Like the Empress in the reverse is not loving, not kind, very clingy, insecure. Whether this be a man or a woman, there is a very clingy, insecure energy here in low vibration. It's like anything I put into this, it's like I'm getting the energy of a black hole, because when the Empress is in the upright, it's incredibly fruitful, feminine energy. It's like, I give this a nickel, it will turn into $1,000,000. I invest my time here, I get so much more out of it. I give this energy food, it'll cook me a meal. I give this energy, it's an energy that multiplies in abundance, not just any kind, the emotional kind, the nurturing kind. I'm seeing somebody like water a plant with a lot of fertilizer, and it grows and it bears fruit like amazing juicy mangoes. In the reverse, it's a very depleting energy. Someone was stuck, tied to a very depleting environment, person, or just energy. With the Hanged Man, you see how this person is stuck? It's like, I can't go anywhere due to this clingy energy. And I saw Ivy earlier, right? It said clinging. This brought a lot of burdens with the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's why somebody probably maybe didn't see or couldn't accept a divine blessing or didn't choose to do that. Because this is someone who had a lot left to learn with the Hanged Man. It's often a spiritual lesson involved. It's stagnancy that brings about a different perspective. But it has a lot to do with the Empress in the reverse. Now, this definitely will drain the living daylight out of someone, which coincidentally, we did have the daylight of the sun in the reverse. So this makes a lot of sense. This brought this person, as gracefully as they carried these burdens, they still were burdens in the Ten of Wands. With the Two of Pentacles, this had this person like maybe struggling, juggling, trying to make a decision. I keep seeing twos, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Lovers, which is two choices to make, or the Two of Wands. Like, this is someone who almost felt like they couldn't make a choice because they were stuck, but also it's highlighting the need for a lesson in this stuck energy. You see how the snake is coiled around this person? I'm hearing no escape. Tell me more about that. Six of Coins. I'm hearing pay the piper. Four of Cups. So someone was giving endlessly to a situation they weren't even happy in. You see how this person is giving to this individual. The Six of Coins, it speaks of balance, a need for balance, but with the Four of Cups, this is where the lack of emotional fulfillment comes to play. This is unhappiness, dissatisfaction in emotional matters. And I heard pay the piper. So this has something to do with a karmic lesson, perhaps, needing to balance something out here. Maybe somebody here felt like they owed a person something, or I'm getting this energy of a sense of obligation, or this person really expected this individual to give to them endlessly. And I did feel a vortex energy. Again, this can play out amongst family, friends, or romantic relationships. Whoever this is, they dealt with a vortex. A black hole. Okay. It's like, there it goes. And they were stuck to it too. Tell me more. Queen of Coins with the World. Knight of Coins. Dang. I'm getting the energy of a pleaser here. Somebody here could have been a people pleaser. You see how I keep seeing that hand sticking out? Maybe somebody here was very good at giving handouts. Maybe somebody here prioritized stability. Now they have a choice to make. I feel like this is someone who has a choice to make as to what they choose to give to next. Now, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is usually a very grounded, stable, and nurturing person. And with the Two of Wands, someone here has a choice to make. It's like, this is the third two that I'm seeing. I'm getting this vibe of a reset. It's like, you were here some time ago. Here you are again. So what choice are you going to make? Are you going to invest in black holes, or are you going to invest in something fruitful? Something where you know you'll get a return on investment. And that's why the spiritual lesson from the top of the reading is to weed out the good apples from the bad. This could be happening pretty quickly with the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. Temperance. This moment might take some patience. I also get the energy of divine assistance, but I also get the energy of when the energy is more settled. Because remember how I said this antsy, unsure, very fear-based energy that I picked up on in the beginning? It says meditate and contemplate in the reverse. Someone has a hard time settling themselves down, knowing that this decision is upon them. And with the Temperance angel, it's like balancing one's emotions, one's mind, body, and soul. This is also another card of balance. It almost feels like a juggling act for this person. This might also take patience. With the Page of Wands, this is good news, positive communication, or a suggestion. It's also an energy of being inspired, right? So this person, you see how this is the man in blue with the two wands? Eventually this person will claim one wand, and it feels very new. It feels like a new direction. It feels like something positive. This could look like somebody putting themselves out there to communicate or to venture off into something new altogether. With the Magician, number 1. That's nice. That's a manifestation. Yes, this will be the depiction of this person's justice and closing out a huge cycle in their life. We have the World, Major Arcana, Justice in that as well, and the Magician. Justice is a card of balance. It is this person's just due because they've learned what it was like to invest in a vortex energy. This person might have to make some very serious final decisions to close out a chapter in their life, having learned a very important lesson. So the karmic energy in here is very heavy. It's very clingy, as I said. I'm seeing just oil separate from the water. It's like, I'm just seeing this division, but you know when it's like, I'm just seeing like a lava lamp almost. So it's like, it's very clear. I'm hearing it's incredibly clear what is going to happen. I'm hearing it's incredibly clear what the best choice is for you. It's incredibly clear. Pace yourself. I'm also getting a very unsettled energy. Well, let's see. Yes, denial. I feel like there was denial in multiple ways. I can't be bothered with the truth. Not only does this cause for one to remain stuck in a situation, because if one denies the truth, it makes it, it's like maybe, I'm getting this weird energy of a person. I spoke of denial so many times for this card to come out. It's so crazy. I can't be bothered with the truth. And I'm hearing the word pretentious again. So it's like, let's say, ooh, pride is a big one here. Ego is a big one here. I'm hearing this energy of like, if I don't choose to accept this, it would mean that I made the right choice. Someone here deliberately refused to accept the truth for a very long time because they don't want, it's like they didn't want to admit to themselves or maybe even others that they made a poor choice. Okay, that's one. On a flip end, there is a very clingy energy who wants to who refuses accepting the truth and needing to let go of a situation that isn't healthy. Empress in the reverse is unhealthy. It is depleting. It is not nurturing. There are no waters here. There is no love here. Someone here definitely, I'm getting two ends on the spectrum. One side didn't want to accept this truth or acknowledge this because it would mean that they either picked poorly, entertained poorly. And on the other end, I'm also getting a vibe of someone being in denial, of needing to let go of something, clinging to it. Okay. Someone here could have mirrored to another person what they wanted to see with I copy your every move. So let's say, oh, I love going and playing golf on the weekends. Oh my goodness, I love that too. Or I love watching movies or staying in. Oh yeah, me too, I'm a total homebody. Someone mirrored very well what a person wanted to see. And that's why it became so believable to entertain it in the beginning, okay? Yeah, this is that separation. We are moving out and parting ways. Now, I don't know if these two live together or if these people live together, but there is a separation, parting of ways. Someone here is packing their ish up and moving forward accepting that they made a poor choice. This is highlighting a separation between, you know, poor choices and positive ones, okay? Now, somebody here could have had seen certain dreams that were a direct reflection of what's happening. Another card of separations, which is blocking off communication, having strong boundaries where communication is concerned. It says, I've been blocked on social media. So somebody here could have blocked a person entirely, refused to speak to them as a result. Spinning card. Yes, this is why it's spun. It says, I will continue to pop up like an unwelcomed friend. In the reverse, there is no room to pop up anymore. I'm hearing well done. So this pop-up energy can't have the room to pop up anymore. Okay, because it's like once one is blocked, I'm also getting this energy of somebody like blocking all access. For some of you, somebody you wanted to put on a good show, whether it is lie to get back into your life, lies, camera, action. There's something somebody wanted to bait a person with as well. So let's say you said something, this person could use that to alter what you say against you. That's what I'm hearing. So in having these stiff boundaries, it is important to know that this is to protect yourself. It is not you being mean, because whatever this clingy energy is doing, it is still very much so in denial, despite you having gone out of that denial, okay? So this energy is like, now I can't pop up as much as I wanted to or at all. It's like Casper, the ghost from the past, wanting to pop up and no longer be in the past. This is definitely giving me retrograde energy as well. But this is someone who's blocked, who the reason why that card spun is because they can't pop up anymore. This, what did I say? They wanted to trick you, to talk to them again so that they could lie or use your words against you. Look what came out. I aim to destroy. They want to destroy a person for having these boundaries in the first place. So be very wise, okay? Yeah, I guess they're not that into me. There's someone here who's in denial. Yeah, their time is up. And this is someone who, it's like they despise that a person has found something better somewhere else. I'm also getting the energy of, for some fine reason, a jealous feminine energy. This could even be a mother, okay? And this can pan out in so many ways. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but the energy of a jealous parent came through. So let's say when you were a kid, things weren't as happy at home. I'm getting the energy of someone who, as a child, they prefer playing at another person's house or being in another person's house because being at home was negative energy, or something about the parent having been very toxic. And even the parent gets mad or jealous in knowing that their child prefers to be at another person's house. Now, I don't know if this is a parent of a child, a parent of yours, or a parent in a co-parenting situation. There's something about a preference here, whether you prefer to be away from your parent as a child, and that's a synchronicity for you, or there is a parent here who despises that a kid looks forward to seeing the other parent because the energy is better. Again, division and separation versus from toxic to higher vibration. That's why someone here wants to destroy a person, or they want to destroy this moment, because there's something about a person hating how something lights up a person's world, whether it's a child's world, your world. Someone here hates how a person lights up in a separate environment from the negative one, because it's a very clear sign that their situation is not healthy. They don't like that. They love being in denial. So you separating yourself, or a child separating him or herself from that negative situation, is a clear depiction that this person isn't all that. And that's why it threatens their land of illusion. We're in a season now where it's going to become very clear to people, and even to people who didn't want to accept it or see it before, because these people are encouraged to change themselves. It's like, well, dang, Why does Johnny want to go over there all the time? Maybe I'm not all that, and maybe I need to heal. For example, maybe I need to be a better parent so that this doesn't happen anymore, or so that my child would love to be with me more. There's some kind of separation, even amongst children, and having the opportunity to move away from a toxic home environment. My goodness, I'm channeling a lot more. I feel trapped in my depression. Now look at the image where that darkness, right? Someone sees a way out. It's like that light. There is something else out there for me, okay? Because as I said, there's a person here who painted themselves to be very Empress energy. I don't care if it's a man or a woman. They painted themselves to be very nurturing. But it says, I'm a saint and I'm a sinner. I am true and the deceiver. It's someone who shapeshifts. So they made someone believe. They let them, it's that copycat energy. It's like they mirrored what you wanted to see. They mirrored what depicts something good, okay? But it's not. And with that vortex energy, for some of you, this was even a financial thing, okay? Very financially related. Another deck. First, let's see. Wow. What do we need to know here? Dark night of the soul. I feel like a lower vibrational energy is going to have a dark night of the soul in this separation. But I also feel this dark night of the soul pushed somebody to try to find the light away from the darkness. So someone here is a little bit ahead of the negative energy or person they're leaving behind. But in you separating yourself, you're encouraging this person to do the exact same thing you went through, which is a dark night of the soul, or like this moment of introspection and absolute darkness. It's insane how this came out. So someone here could be in this energy right now as a result of this separation. Can't make it up. Energy cleanse. You saw how I was talking about things separating like oil and water? Someone's cleansing their energy away from this. Open up. That's that emotional suppression. Someone here might need to speak up and say what's resting on their chest to people who can actually help and benefit them. It doesn't serve one to open up to a person who refuses to acknowledge the truth of a situation, but it does help one to open up to people who can actually help. Okay? Because abundance is near. Anything else? Counsel and therapy. Did I not just say open up to people who can actually help? Counsel and therapy came out. I'm not encouraging anybody to go open up to people they know are no good for them, because this energy is very good at using that to either manipulate you, pretend. I'm seeing somebody like, you know, coddle a person, knowing it always ends up very bad. I'm getting this vibe of like someone here creates darkness for a person just so that they could come and depend on them for help, or it's very strange. This is a very shape-shifting energy. It's like, let me throw crap at you so that you depend on me to feel good again. Open up to people who can help, counsel and therapy. And for some of you, this dates back to a lot that happened in the past for me to have that parent-child situation come through. Codependent. This is a codependent situation. That vortex is codependent on someone to keep giving to it. Yes. Take control in the reverse. There was a lack thereof, or somebody completely took control of a situation that you were in. So maybe this is inviting somebody to go and seek therapy and to keep the faith. If you're here right now and if you're struggling, this is your sign. You're isolating for a reason. For some of you, you keep yourself busy and distracted not to fully honor what you're going through. There's something destined to unfold here for you. And autumn, yes, as I speak of what this person went through, inner child healing. Autumn. The autumn season could have been significant, whether your birthday is around that time, a significant event occurred around that time. But think of the autumn season when something happened to you. That could have been a catalyst for something fated. For some of you, something fated is happening by autumn. The destined came out now for sure. What did I speak about boundaries earlier? We have healthy boundaries at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, this separation is key. And for a lot of you, people couldn't make this separation without the help from God. Okay, I'm getting that heavily. It's like, there's no way I could have crawled out of this hole if it wasn't for the faith I had in God. That's what I'm saying. There are certain situations happening here that are putting people in positions to strengthen their faith. My light's been flickering the entire time. Anywho, pretty dope reading, guys. Can I get some guidance messages here? Okay, I have two that flipped to show its face. My unicorn deck, we have discernment. As I speak of seeing things for what it is. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. I don't know why I'm emphasizing your knowing as opposed to someone else's notion about a situation. And keep your dreams a secret, okay? It's maybe a point in time where it's best not to share what you want, what you're gonna do. It's reminding me of something. Some people have this thing where it's like, as soon as they share something they want to do with a person, the situation doesn't work out, whether it's like in work or something you intend to do. It's like every time you open your mouth, something goes bad. That's why they're like, keep it on the low, keep it to yourself. You don't even got to share with your mama, okay? Keep it to yourself. With rebirth, exactly. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, and create a new reality. This new moon solar eclipse hybrid is a big deal. People are going to come out on the other end very transformed. They're going to feel reborn because they're going to have to get used to themselves away from the toxicity. They're going to have to like accept a new environment away from whatever was clinging to them. Whether people were clinging to you for your energy, your generosity, your kindness, your time. Something took a lot of time, energy, or resources from a person watching here. And now it's like, I'm going to get to know myself away from that depleting energy. I'm hearing soul sucking. Oh my gosh. Well then. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this read resonated with you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bye.